Hey guys, Strongest here. Today I'm going to tell you something about the stats and the Ginyu Heroes. Let's start with Ginyu. There's different kind of forces like Ginyu Force, Armored Squadron, and Sea Fighter. There will be a fourth force that's called Margin Force, and it will maybe come before the new year. But even if it does, it will start up to unlock the slots. It will most likely be for top-ups. So if you don't top up, you probably gotta wait a bit to be able to open the slots. It's very important to open all the slots as you can, as many as you can, because you're gonna need this. You're gonna need the space to have all the bufflings so the hero can get even stronger. A buffling will be like for general, let's say for general blue, lightning blue. If you have Minister Shen, Qian Shinhan, and Xiao Tzu, you can see there 45%, 50% extra attack. And that gives him almost 50,000 in attack. And that's including with his level 8 skill, attack 33 additional. If you don't have the buffling, there will be a lot of difference in it. Let's say if we take off Minister Shin, we take him off, you can see here only 29,000 in attack. So that's a lot of loss. And you can see in the team stats, it goes way down. So the bufflings are very important. What team stats does is all these, you can see all the stats, they get added into each of these 8 heroes. That means every 8 hero have these team stats added, and you can see the same goes from here and here. So right now my hero will have like 14, yeah, more than 50,000 in attack damage as standard. That means if this one was level 1, it will start at 50,000. If it didn't have any of the skill bufflings that's in the skills and gears, and no stage. So that will be the minimum. At the moment, you can get the slots up to 20%. That will be the highest. But I recommend for new players that they should first try to unlock them all and then get the attacks and defense slots up to 50%, and then rest of them to 50%. Then you can slowly go up to 20%. Because to get from 10%, that's where it starts, to 15 is very easy. But to just get 1% higher after 50%, that will be like 20, 30 logos just should get 1% up, which is a lot. And it's pretty hard to get them. Yeah. About the Ginyu Heroes, these in red is the most important ones in the game. They give a huge impact. You can see the team stats. It's a lot it gives. But these heroes are special. They are a bit tricky and different way to train them with potions. Because if you just go directly to attacks, just give it all the potion into attacks directly, you will have the huge amount of wiggles back, and you need to use them. But to do that, you have to install accept all stats, all the potions. So when you do the potion thing, you have to keep it okay, and just let it fill up the stats. And when you have when you think it's enough and you have some wiggles left, you use everything into attack only. If you have the lightning blue, if you have the ministration, you go in for defense. A way to check that is to check the skills. If the skills is defense, you go all the way defense. So these will be, so that you will do with these. With those that isn't this like rolling, you just directly go to only defense. You only accept defense. The plus have to only be on defense. And it has to be a defense slot. So it's if it's a hard hero, HP, you just go for HP skill, HP, and HP slot. To get the Ginyu logos, they are usually in the events or in the they're actually also in the nimbus travels. You can see here the Ginyu logo. You can see it's Ginyu logo. Let's see if I can get one. Oh, I get one, and you get 2 logos. So every time you get a logo here, you get 2 logos. That's good. So what you can do about nimbus, you can actually save. So every day you log in, you get 2 nimbus. So you can save if you want, just use, but to get the active rewards, you need to use 2. If you have many left, you can just stop continuing here and do tomorrow. Then it reset, and you can have the chance to see if there's a logo or gamuts. I do that actually. So I just keep waiting because there's no need to waste that many nimbus and useless crap on the board. Just go for what you want. In the bowl event, usually, yes, it's here too. To get the Geta chips, you can give 2 logos for 1 Geta chips. And what's good about it is that it doesn't cost any of damage. It's really good. So that way you can unlock the Geta chips. The Armored Squadron. Yeah. Yeah, people have asked me about how should I train some heroes. Well, I actually not the best at that, but I can try to explain. I will train team attackers, like this one. Yeah, team skill. Those with team skill are usually just go for attack. I can do that because I have a huge high defense on my Ginyu Heroes, give a lot of defense. But for newer players or normal players, it's best to go for attack and defense on team attackers. So to train those with team skills, it will be just go everything into attack and everything into defense. Now I have Shenron Earth and Goku. They are pretty wrong made because these are single attackers. They should be in depth. They should be giving defense and spirit, but they actually give defense and attack. But how to use them then will be to give, like here, defense skills. Just give a lot of defense and then make a lot of defense on this. You should probably do defense and spirit still, or just go all defense. That's up to you. Don't go attack. But the Goku, here you should, if you use Goku God, I will actually do defense and attack because the Shenron Earth always use his skill, and when you use his skill, you take the defense, you take the spirit. But when Goku attack, you don't always use his skill, so it's better to use attack on this one to give him attack and defense. The thing about the Shenron Earth, why you shouldn't just make it max spirit instead, is because it can, if trained right, like this, it can survive a lot of blows. I mean, even after 4 hits, it can still survive. And every time it's that turn, it gives still a huge impact, even if you don't train its spirit. So that's, but for other heroes, like those heroes that is death and speed heroes, I will probably make it death and speed training for stats. Well, some are saying, why don't just train all heroes in HP? If they have a lot of HP, they won't die. But HP is very bad. I would never recommend to you to do any heroes with that, because you have to think about you have no defense then, and if you have no defense, all it takes is just a little kick and you're down, you're gone. So you need defense and you need attack. If you're a single hero, you need defense and your spirit. Because I have a lot of spirit in my team, I don't need really much spirit. So I train Earth and Goku all defense and everyone else also attack. You can always retrain your hero. Yeah. Well, that was all, guys. I hope it has cleared some questions you may have had. If you still have some questions, you are welcome to contact me. Yeah, that was all. See you next time.